Brought into Destiny 2 at the launch of the Warmind DLC, the Warlock exotic helmet, the VERITY'S Brow, offers a nice and simple exotic perk, but still provides Guardians with a powerful bonus. Since this exotic is acquired by completing the campaign of the Warmind DLC as a Warlock, it should be readily available to all Warlocks with ease. The exotic perk on the VERITY'S Brow, being the 4th magic, states that energy weapon kills will boost grenade recharge rate for you and nearby allies. Quite a handy bonus, since getting energy weapon kills doesn't require much effort, and getting grenades back quickly for you and your allies can ramp up your effectiveness in combat, especially when I discuss the build later in the video. So let's get out into a patrol and see how much of a cooldown to grenades this exotic perk provides. So getting a kill with an energy weapon will trigger the exotic perk, which will be indicated by the message Death Throws on the side of your screen. The perk will stay active for about 10 seconds, and will give you an enhanced cooldown on your grenade. Any follow-up kills with an energy weapon will increase the Death Throw stack, up to a maximum of 3. The timer that works with this exotic perk initially grants 10 seconds, and has a pretty unique feature. As we've come to expect with other cooldown perks, such as Crown of Tempests, getting follow-up kills would typically reset the timer on the exotic perk, but this isn't really the case for the Brow. From some testing, I could see that after the first kill gives you about 10 seconds, the second kill adds about 5 seconds, another kill adds about 4 seconds, and then 3 seconds, and so on, to the point where kills will only add about a second or so, or a fraction of a second onto your timer. I guess this was implemented to cap your grenade cooldown, given that if you could reset the timer with each energy weapon kill, you could pretty much manipulate the cooldown timer by spacing your kills to maximize the benefit. Anyway, the take-home message for this exotic perk is that getting energy weapon kills will cool down your grenade. Getting rapid kills will cool down your grenade faster. To get the most out of the exotic perk, you're probably going to be better off if you just get energy weapon kills as fast as possible, so don't worry about spacing your kills out to try to get the most out of the timer. So now that we know what VERITY'S Brow does, let's get into the build. This exotic is focused solely on grenades, both yours and your allies, so the subclass you can use is completely open. Pulse grenades with a Stormcaller are a pretty sound choice. Also, the achievement of Skytree in Dawnblade provides solid bonuses to your Warlock's neutral game. I believe, however, that the best build with the VERITY'S Brow is the achievement of Chaos Tree with the VOIDWALKER, specifically in conjunction with the new and improved Tractor Cannon. Achievement of Chaos does plenty to help out the Warlock's neutral game. With a strong melee attack that grants you grenade cooldown, a grenade that can be overcharged to up its damage, and allowing your void ability kills to trigger explosions. This configuration, with a tractor cannon and a good energy weapon, such as a hand cannon, burst sidearm, or auto rifle, will output a ton of damage. I would also make sure that your energy weapon has void elemental damage equipped, which you'll see why in a second. The tractor cannon is a really impressive weapon at the moment, far better than it ever was considered in the past. Firing the cannon at enemies will now place a void debuff on them, making them more vulnerable to further void damage. Probably the best way to describe it would be to say that the tractor cannon essentially places a Night Stalker's Shadow Shot on the target, but only responds to further void damage. Given the power of Shadow Shot and the large ammo capacity of the tractor cannon, you can essentially tether an enemy as many times as you want, so long as you have the ammo ready. Along with getting void grenades back at an accelerated rate, you'll quickly see how fast you can drop ultras, mages, and most strike bosses with this build. Simply get a few kills with your energy weapon, debuff a strong enemy with your tractor cannon, charge up your void grenade, and see the kind of damage you can put out with all the void damage at your disposal. Public event bosses and some strike bosses will drop in seconds, which can be further exploited if your nearby allies also use void damage. Honestly, this new build with the tractor cannon is a dynamic, pretty risky but ultimately fun way to play. Generic boring content that you've grinded over and over again can suddenly seem like a new challenge. I know for a fact that the VERITY'S Brow and the tractor cannon have re-sparked my interest in the game, so I would strongly suggest that you get out there and give it a go too. So to summarise it all, chuck on the VERITY'S Brow, tractor cannon, achievement of Chaos, and have a blast. Thanks for watching, catch you guys on the next vid.